Opening sequence, Legacy in the Skies. The film opens with an emotional montage. Maverick flies an old F-14 Tomcat over the desert at sunrise. It's a solo flight, a tribute to the past. Voiceovers of Iceman and Goose echo through his mind. He lands, visits Goose's grave, and places his Navy wings on the headstone. "You gave me everything," he whispers. The screen cuts to black. Top Gun 3, Final Strike. Rise of a new threat. A Pentagon emergency meeting reveals that a rogue nation has launched 2 AI-controlled stealth drones that destroyed U.S. surveillance satellites. These drones operate beyond human capability. Faster, smarter, deadly. Intelligence reports a hidden facility deep in a remote mountain region where the enemy controls this drone fleet. The U.S. must act before a full-scale AI-led war begins. Maverick recalled. Despite being semi-retired, Maverick is summoned by Admiral Cyclone and a new Pentagon tech general. They want him to lead an urgent mission, not as a pilot, but as a trainer. Maverick initially refuses. He's done with war. But when he learns Rooster is on the team, and the son of Iceman has also joined Top Gun, he agrees. It's personal now. The new Top Gun class. The Navy reassembles its most promising pilots. Phoenix and Fanboy return, joined by new aces. The standout recruit is Cole Blaze Bradshaw, son of the late Tom Iceman Kazansky. He's cocky, extremely skilled, and determined to live up to his father's legacy. Tension rises as personalities clash, especially between Blaze and Rooster. Rooster's conflict. Rooster is now an instructor, but he's struggling to step into a leadership role. He's haunted by the past, the deaths of his father, Goose, and Maverick's many near misses. He feels a growing resentment toward Blaze, who reminds him of a young, reckless Maverick. Maverick tries to help Rooster grow, but their mentorship is strained. First mission briefing. Command reveals the real threat. A fortified mountain base running an AI-controlled drone fleet with quantum encryption. This base must be neutralized before the AI adapts and begins targeting Allied forces. The mission will require flying at extreme altitude, navigating narrow terrain, and breaching the facility on foot. Everyone realizes this is a one-in-a-million shot. The training begins. Maverick takes command of training. He recreates terrifying flight simulations, narrow canyon runs, inverted dives, and blackout-inducing G-force drills. Blaze's overconfidence causes a near collision with Phoenix. Maverick grounds him temporarily, but it only fuels Blaze's desire to prove himself. Rooster begins seeing his younger self in Blaze, sparking internal conflict. A ghost from the past. Unexpectedly, Hangman returns, now a classified operations officer. He brings top-secret intel. The enemy drones use adaptive combat AI, capable of learning mid-battle. Hangman suspects there's a traitor leaking U.S. training patterns to the enemy. His return adds more friction, especially with Rooster, whom he once saved. Maverick begins suspecting higher-level corruption. Blaze's recklessness. During a live-fire exercise, Blaze disobeys a direct order to disengage, chasing an AI drone simulation until he runs out of fuel and ejects. He's unharmed, but Maverick publicly scolds him, reminding him, "This isn't a game. Every move you make could cost someone their life." Rooster watches in silence, shaken by the parallel to his father's fate. Hidden intel revealed. Tech analysts reveal that the drone facility is protected by quantum-level encryption, making remote hacks impossible. The only option: a small unit must physically breach the command tower and plant a disruptor device. Blaze volunteers instantly. Rooster objects. The plan requires a mix of air superiority and ground combat, the most dangerous operation ever attempted by Top Gun pilots. Maverick's dilemma. The brass want Maverick to stay at base, but he insists on flying the mission himself. He believes the team will only succeed if he leads the assault from the air. Cyclone reluctantly agrees but warns him, "There's no backup if you go down." Maverick accepts the risk. It's his last chance to protect what he loves. Final team selection. Maverick picks Rooster, Phoenix, Blaze, and Fanboy for the operation. Hangman is assigned as emergency evac pilot. Blaze is shocked to be selected after his mistakes. Maverick tells him, Your father believed in second chances. So do I. Rooster still doesn't trust Blaze, but agrees to go, knowing failure isn't an option. Night before the storm. The team gathers around a campfire near the hangar. Blaze opens up about Iceman, who died before ever seeing him fly. Rooster plays Great Balls of Fire on the piano, a throwback to his dad. Maverick gives the team a final speech. No one remembers who flew faster. They remember who didn't give up. It's a powerful, quiet night before battle. Infiltration begins. The strike team launches at dawn, flying under radar through icy mountain terrain. The enemy drones detect them late, forcing the team into an aggressive evasive pattern. Fanboy's jet is hit and he ejects. The rest make it to the drop zone. Rooster and Blaze parachute down with the disruptor device. Phoenix provides air support while Maverick fends off drones. Ground assault. On the snowy mountainside, Rooster and Blaze fight through AI defense bots and heavily armed guards. Blaze is injured but refuses to turn back. The duo plants the disruptor, but the countdown begins. The base starts collapsing. Rooster drags Blaze to safety, but Blaze refuses evacuation, choosing to stay behind to ensure the device detonates properly. Blaze's sacrifice. With the AI core seconds from rebooting, Blaze manually detonates the device, disabling the drones permanently. His final message is to Rooster, "Tell my mom, I made him proud." The explosion levels the command center. Rooster screams in fury and grief, but is pulled back by Phoenix. Maverick's dogfight. Maverick is engaged by a rogue pilot in a stolen US prototype jet, faster and deadlier than anything he's faced. In a high-altitude, high-speed dogfight, Maverick outmaneuvers the jet using sheer experience and instinct. He wins, barely surviving with a damaged jet. The extraction. Hangman arrives just in time to rescue Maverick, who ejects over enemy territory. Phoenix and Rooster limp back to base. The Navy watches as the drones shut down globally. The world avoids a tech-driven apocalypse, but at a steep cost. Honors and goodbyes. The team returns home. Blaze is posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor. Maverick gives a speech at his memorial, honoring Iceman and Blaze's sacrifice. Rooster shakes Maverick's hand and calls him Sir, now seeing him not just as a mentor, but family. Final flight. In a final tribute, Maverick takes off in Iceman's old F-5 jet, flying into the sunset. He radios back, "Top Gun is in good hands now." The camera cuts to Rooster watching from the airstrip, saluting. Fade out to credits, playing a new rendition of Danger Zone.